Today I have got a very bad news to share with you guys. The news is, sorry for the cow, 80% of you guys who watch my channel do not subscribe to this channel. My point is, if you are getting any value from my videos, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. By subscribing to this channel, you are saying that I want to get into the habit of listening to this language every single day. And one of the fastest way to become fluent in any language is listening to that language every single day. And one way of improving your English could be my videos, because in my videos I speak in very simple English. So by watching my videos, you can improve your English to a huge extent. So make sure that you hit the like button, make sure that you hit to the subscribe button. One of my previous videos got viral. Viral means that video got the most views on my channel. In that video, I talked about do this and become fluent. The thumbnail of that video was do this and become fluent. This is what I do on a daily basis, and that video got the most views. So let me tell you what was the topic of that viral video. The topic of that viral video was how you can become a fluent speaker in English without learning too much grammar rules. I said too much, okay? I did not say that you should completely avoid learning grammar rules. No, if you are coming from Hindi medium background, or especially if you are coming from non-English medium background, you do need some basic grammar rules to create sentences. If you are coming from non-English background, there is no way, like no way of learning this language except learning first how to form sentences. Learning to form sentences will require you to learn some basic grammar rules. I'm not saying you to learn too much grammar rules, because I have that practical experience of learning too much grammar rules. I know what happens after you learn too much grammar rules. Let me tell you about me. I completed 4 to 5 books on grammar, and at the end of the day I was not able to speak even a single sentence properly, and that was the result of me learning too much grammar rules. So let me tell you what happens after you learn too much grammar rules. Let me tell you my experience. When I learned too much grammar rules, I was confused. I was confusing while speaking even a single sentence in this language, and that was the result of learning too much grammar rules. I was in my head all the time while speaking in this language. Even if I was speaking correct sentence, in my head I was recorrecting that. I was checking whether I said right, whether I said right grammatically or not. I was in my head all the time. So this is what happens when you learn too much grammar rules. And when you just learn basic rules of grammar like tenses, prepositions, and some active passive voice, this is all you need to learn to form sentences, and you are ready to speak English fluently. Let me ask you one question, and this question is going to be for those who value learning too much grammar rules. If you are coming from Hindi medium background, how many Hindi Vyakaran rules do you know? And most importantly, how many of those rules do you use consciously while speaking Hindi? What's your answer? Let me know in the comment section. And I must say that you just don't know much rules of Hindi Vyakaran, and you are still speaking Hindi fluently. You are still able to express yourself fluently in this language. Why? This is all because you have trained your mind to speak this language. So now let me come to the point. If you want to speak English fluently without any grammar rules, what do you do? What do you do to do that? Let me tell you that the first thing that you do is learn some basic grammar rules, like learning tenses plus prepositions plus passive active voice. And I think this is all you need to start speaking this language. You don't need to learn too much grammar rules, again, as I told in my previous video. So this is what you need to be doing on a daily basis. And the second thing that you need to be doing is listen to this language as much as possible. Let me tell you again, listen to something that you are comfortable with listening. Don't listen to the songs that you don't understand, because the songs are mostly slang. It's so fast that you don't catch the words. The most important thing that you need to keep in mind is when you listen to some podcast and when you don't understand some words of the podcast, don't try to understand everything at once. Just try to understand the gist and then go ahead with listening. Okay, and the most important thing that you need to keep in mind when listening to podcast, I have seen those people who if they can't catch a word, they just want to catch that word, and for that one word they lose the whole conversation. Means they don't understand the whole conversation. So try to understand the gist. Don't try to catch every single word that is being spoken in the podcast, because in this way you are going to miss the whole podcast, the whole meaning of the podcast. So try to understand the gist, like what's the point, what's the whole point of this video. Don't try to understand each individual words, because that way you are going to miss the podcast. Okay, so this is the first thing that you need to keep in mind when listening to podcast, and listen to something that you understand. Yeah, this is what you need to do. First of all, learn some basic grammar rules. If you're coming from Hindi medium background or non-English medium background, learn some basic grammar rules, and I am going to recommend a book for that. That's going to be Super Fast English by Salam Chaus. You can order this book. This book is available on Flipkart and Amazon as well. You can just order this book and you can finish this book. And the second thing that you need to do is use shadowing technique. In shadowing technique, what you do is you play a video in English and then you repeat the speaker words at the same time, so like almost at the same times. For that, stand in front of a mirror and then try to repeat the speaker's word. In this way you are not only going to become a fluent speaker, but you will also gain self-confidence while speaking this language. Okay, and the third thing that you need to be doing is just speak this language. Don't try to impress people, try to express yourself in this language. Start with whatever you know about this language. So yeah, so if you just like this video, at the end of this video I will say to subscribe to this channel, because I have already told you that most of you guys do not subscribe to this channel. I have told you the stats of the last 90 days, and yeah, this is what I have observed about my YouTube channel. So just make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you are getting any value from my videos, from my channel, and I will be coming up with unique and helpful content in the future for you guys. So yeah, bye till then.